The year was 2018. I had just saw a performance of Offthehook on the internet, and I learned what Splatoon was, and I was freaking hooked. So I went to Target and got the game. But while I was there, I saw something that kind of solidified my love for Splatoon forever. It was the amiibo for Offthehook. So I got them together. I didn't even know if I would like the game or not, but I thought, hey, these two figurines look really cool. So I got them. And now here we are. All these years later, we got new Offthehook amiibo and new Squidsisters amiibo too. That's really cool. I'm just so glad that we're still getting these, and I'm so glad that, you know, they get new outfits and stuff. As happy as I am to have these, I do have some beef with them. Mainly with the Squidsisters, but all four have some, well, let's just say equally disappointing parts. First of all, let me just preface this by saying that this is really a non-issue. You don't have to buy these amiibo, they're just like DLC at this point. I just find issue with it, and I'm a miserable man in my 20s, so I have to point them out. So, what the fuck is the deal with these outfits? I like the gear, okay? I love having Neo 3's outfit and Captain's gear too, but I can't help but feel that we were kind of cheated out of Squidsister clothes. 3 games and we haven't really gotten anything from them. I can see why they wouldn't want to give us the classic outfits for Callie and Marie, mainly because the shoes would be the same for both amiibo, and maybe they wouldn't want to give like a dress to players that don't want it. I mean, that's still dumb, but whatever. But still, they could have had a way easier out with the Alterna outfits, or just their casual outfits too. Here's a little concept I made. It's not really, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, their outfits would look great on the player models, and they don't need to be one-to-one, because a lot of these amiibo outfits like tend to change things to make it player-oriented. As for Offthehook, I love their outfits, dude! I can't believe we're getting these. My only gripe with them is that we can't wear Pearl's glasses. Like, there's no adjust gear button for that. But it's such a non-issue again. Like, I'm just so happy to have these. We can now have a full team of just Offthehook outfits. That's so crazy to me. And yet, nothing for the Squidsisters. So, that's tough. Now, earlier, I did say that I have gripes with all of these. And you might be thinking, well, why? Well, again, it's a non-issue, but it bothers the heck out of me, especially because they had such an easy way to go about this. But their in-game functionality is the photo mode. That's fine. Every other one has it, no issue there. My problem comes from the fact that all the poses, they're just reused from the last amiibo, which are still in the game. Honestly, I don't think this would be a problem if they weren't like reselling or restocking the older amiibo, but if you have both, you're just going to be stuck with these same poses. Now, okay, again, stupid thing, right? What's the difference? It's a world of difference, and a lot of these look really, really awkward. Mainly just the Squidsisters. For Offthehook, we'll get to them, but let's start with the Squidsisters. Callie. I wanted to like her poses, but since they're not the updated ones from Splatoon 3, they just look like they came out of Splatoon 1 from the news segments. And that's fine for her amiibo that she already had, because that's what they did in 2, and she's in her classic outfit, that's fine. But for this one, she's supposed to represent Splatoon 3. She's from Alterna. So why not have her do some Alterna poses? Some that represent her in this current era. Maybe have her waving like she did when she first met Agent 3, or have her do a little excitable spin like she did in the cutscenes. That was really cute. Here are a few examples and a few side-by-sides of what we're missing out on. It's a shame, but it's what we're dealing with, and it's why I'm so upset that we didn't get any other thing here. Hell, the custom I made, that had a cooler pose, I think, than the one that we were given. Like, okay, let me just go on a tangent real quick. I hate this pose here. Why? Because it's so similar to this one. Literally, like, Callie and Marie both have it, and it's just a wasted slot. And it's supposed to be them talking from Splatoon 1, and I get that, but they don't even move their mouths. It's too similar to be anything different, really. It's just a wasted slot at that point. And I was really hoping they'd update it, but no, it carried over here. So now we have, what, 4 wasted slots? That's bullshit. But anyways, that's just my gripe with these amiibo. At least that's all for Callie. Let's move on to Marie. Now, Marie has a big issue with her poses that I think make her the worst of the bunch, just by default. Again, none of these are bad per se, it's just that she's missing a really big piece of herself here, and it's her parasol. None of her poses have her parasol. What? They updated her animations in the amiibo box so that she can hold it, but that's nowhere in any of her other poses. How hard can it be? Because again, these animations are already in the game. It pisses me off. They made Big Man possible, so I'm sure an umbrella is more than possible here too. My other issue with her that is not nearly as big as the parasol is just this animation here. Anything wrong with it? No? Well, let me tell you a little something. Marie does this face a lot in all the games, really. It's really cute, I love it. But the amiibo animation for it is kind of broken. Everywhere else, her eyes curve. It shows that she's smiling with her eyes. She's in it. She's happy to be there. Here, though, it just looks like she's faking it. It was in the original amiibo, and they didn't fix it for this one, so tough shit. Again, that's just straight up a nitpick, but I'm paying for this, so I expect some quality. And again, she has that talking pose that I hate. I already went off about it with Callie, so Marie, I'll spare you. But here are some alternatives of what they could have used. Marina. I really think that they could have used the Octo expansion poses for these. They're missing from Splatoon 3, so I think that this would be a nice way to include them. Just having Pearl be herself, maybe show off Marina's hacking skills with her laptop, that would be pretty cool to see. But again, they opted to reuse the poses that are already in-game, so that's boring and lame, and I hate that decision. How could you guys? But yeah, no, that's what we're dealing with here, again. With Marina, there's only one issue I have with her besides everything I just listed, and that is they kind of broke her idle animation. That's really it. She doesn't do that glance at you anymore. I thought it gave a little more personality to them. Even with Callie and Marie, they don't blink, they don't acknowledge you. Yeah, no, it's dumb. I hate this so much, dude. And finally, Pearl. I think she's the least offensive of all of them. I love her amiibo sculpt. Her poses are really nice and fun. And she even had her stay off the hook pose updated because, well, her coat is huge. So yeah, that's nice. I wish they went through more effort or just added new poses. But for what it is, it's pretty decent. So I'll take it. Pearl, you get a W. Your animations aren't broken. Thank God. Amiibo are just kind of dumb in Splatoon 3. I really like them, but they could be a lot better. If they're gonna reuse, go all the way. Reuse a whole, I don't know, fucking performance. Have Marie doing City of Color or some shit. I don't care. But yeah. please update this Nintendo, and I swear I'll make you like a custom Pearl dressed as Sonic amiibo. I got you. Alright, that's it. Bye.